Hello everyone, it's JoeReviewer, and welcome once again, or welcome for the first time, to the Let's All Race of Mega Man 4 with your friends, JoeReviewer, as I already said, and guy who's returning.
Gemini Laser!
And now with a new competitor.
SearchSnake 22.
Yes, and we've already started the race and it's underway, and
Previously known as somebody else.
oh yeah, previously known
Yeah.
as
I was also in Mega Man 3, but I changed my name.
from Snake Man. Anyways, yes, it's Mega Man 4.
So we're jumping back right in here, and I believe if we're oriented where I think we are, I'm in the top left, Gemini Laser, is that correct? This looks vaguely...
Yes. Yeah, 'cause
I'm in the
you started Pharaoh Man the second time around.
Oh, this is good. We're off to a promising start.
Yeah.
And Joe, Snake, where are you guys at?
I'm bottom right.
Well, I started at Pharaoh Man on this run, so that's me. I'm in the top left.
Yeah.
Establish that. Woohoo.
I am in Skullman stage.
There we go. Okay, so Snakes and Skull.
And I'm in Bright Man, finishing off my playthrough because we ran out of time in the last one.
So anybody who happened to stuck around this far along into the introduction part and missed the first video, this is a Let's All Race of Mega Man 4 in which we just sit down and try and speedrun against each other and compare our footage. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
I think you can tell who got the longest time.
Yeah, I wonder
Well, considering you're a holdover from the previous video, it's me.
But
Actually, this is, for me, in the top left, this is an entirely different set of
videos.
different video for Gemini than in the last video.
Yeah.
I suppose. I didn't watch the last video. That's my guess.
Yeah, he wasn't here. Anyways, so
But I wasn't.
And I have to say, I'm not accustomed to speedrunning Mega Man 4. As many times as I've played it, I don't speedrun the Mega Man games. I usually take my time, enjoy myself. Well, not that speedrunning can't be enjoyable. And I think this run that I'm doing right now is particularly lacking. If you watch some of or embarrassing is probably the better term
Speaking
for
of
it,
embarrassing.
because I had done this immediately after the previous run that I did, and I think it was a little worn out. And you'll see some
stuff.
Like months
It was
ago.
the other one, despite some tragedy.
Yes, this video was recorded like a couple months ago. I very vaguely remember anything.
And it's been months since I edited this, so unlike most of the time where I've seen this several times when you guys all come in, I don't really remember what I did here either. Oh, there goes.
That's okay. It's like an adventure for all of us.
This time, if you notice before...
I think Joe knows who it is.
Gosh, apologies for the cutouts.
Rationale for you guys for picking the bosses that you went to first this time. Well, actually, Joe, you're carrying on from the last time. So, Snake, what was your rationale for Brightman first?
What?
Snake.
Snake?
Yes.
What was your rationale for going to this boss first?
I didn't go to Pharaoh Man first.
I didn't say Pharaoh Man. Oh, you're in the top right. That's the boss
Yeah.
that you went to first. I'm obviously not paying attention here. You went to Skullman.
Yeah, I wanted Skull Barrier. And that's really it.
And that's a major reason why I went to Dive Man first, is because I find his weapon very useful.
Yeah.
Even if it is a little bit wonky.
For the record, I have no idea what I'm doing here. I think I just got trying to speed through this and change weapons as few times as possible. So I said, I'm going to use Pharaoh Shot for the second half. I'll just keep using it here.
Actually, that works. That works pretty well. I've actually.
It works pretty well, except when it doesn't.
Yeah.
Because I was not faring well.
Those are probably my least favorite enemies. The little motorcycle guys. Those are probably my least favorite enemies in the game.
Yeah, I hate those
Plus,
guys
Brightman's, shield thing, the trick where Brightman's, when you freeze time, somehow it removes shields as well. Doesn't work on those guys.
It does? I don't think it does.
It does. There's at least one enemy I can think of off the top of my head where you use the flash stopper and you completely cut through their shields.
Oh, I thought we were talking about, like, say, you were fighting Brightman, and he froze you, like, while you were using Skull Barrier or something. I didn't know we were talking about enemies. I already knew that.
Well, then he just jumps on you, and that gets through your shield anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's annoying.
If you notice, throughout this entire...
You know what, I have to say, I have to say... No, go ahead.
Throughout my entire Brightman battle, he doesn't freeze me once. I used a trick.
Yeah, if you shoot Toadman once and then use... Yeah, that's what I meant.
I mean, if you fire Rain Flush once.
No, if you...
if you fire... if you hit Brightman one time with the pea shooter and then use Rain Flush for the rest of the battle, then you won't be able to use Flash Stopper, because one thing only a few people know is that Brightman only uses his Flash Stopper attack when he is at specific points in his health.
It was
and
12,
I don't exactly remember what
12,
they are.
24 and something else.
Whoa, you guys.
The screen
There's
is
something
moving.
Going off the screen. Was not expecting that.
Yeah, that's what happens when I finish my footage. I moved the stuff down a little bit, so it was more at the center of attention.
Okay.
Yeah,
so, no, good, I approve. So it's me versus Snake.
Yeah. I beat all of you way before you finished.
It helps when you only play, what, 2 stages?
1.
We played a whole 8.
I played 1 stage and I did it beautifully. I only died twice.
I'm on my 3rd stage and I don't think I've died yet.
Yeah, you're all probably going to beat me very heartily in the not dying department, which is, again, the embarrassing part, because this is my best Mega Man game. And this run, like I said, after rushing through the first time around and then immediately coming back and recording this footage, I think I wore myself out.
Oh well. Nobody blames you.
I blame me.
Well, that doesn't count.
I guess I'm a nobody.
Okay, yeah, you are the nobody in this group.
Anyways,
It is anything but true.
You did. We have to give you credit for going to
It's all a matter of perspective.
Ring Man first. In their.
You went to Ringman first?
Yeah, on the other video I went to Ringman first, which is not a good idea for a speed run, because without special weapons it takes a long time to kill all those mini bosses.
Mm-hmm.
Even with special weapons, it takes a while.
I lined myself up perfectly.
Yeah.
Very nice.
What's really difficult on some of them is like the sort of like the sprite work. The center of the sprite work isn't really the center of the battle arena, I guess. Like Dustman. Like the first time, if you're trying to line yourself up on Dustman, you will...
Failed recording I had earlier, I was like perfectly lined up for like 5 stages in a row. I'm not even kidding. It was awesome.
Lucky.
Yes. Very lucky.
No. Mark that off as talent.
Okay.
Lucky that you have that talent.
Even better.
I was going to say earlier, I do miss having a 4th person here. I mean, it's not so bad now that we've actually just got the 2 videos side by side, but there was a distinct gap where there should
be more people I understand. Sorry for the cut scars.
Yeah, there's my delightful trick. Yeah, just run through the boss. You don't need to kill him.
I tried to balloon adapter.
I think I did the same
I
thing.
tried to balloon adapter over him, and I still got hit. But at least it looked interesting.
I'm not sure if I used any other weapon than Flash Stopper in this stage.
Well,
Besides-
it's a good weapon.
Especially if you're trying to get through things quickly. Because then you don't have to worry about actually
Yeah, but
destroying
I didn't
anything.
have against the whale,
Optimal.
which gave me a lot of damage.
And you
Yeah.
take out Ringman with the Mega Buster. Which is...
It really isn't as difficult as it seems once
once you find out the
got his
pattern.
pattern down. Because he actually does have a pattern. It's just very difficult to
dodge.
get it.
And then dodge it. Once
Who,
you
the
know it.
whale?
No, Ringman.
The Ringman. I think
Oh.
Ringman.
I got it down recently.
I haven't been playing Mega Man 4 enough lately to do so.
I got it down.
This is probably where I
I got
died.
Ringman's...
I'm not really sure, honestly.
I like your running around the entire screen, just running away from the missile.
Yeah, that's my strategy.
So what happens when...
Run around.
And you
And
exploded
die.
quite gracefully,
Yeah.
too.
There's a way...
Even in death,
There's a way... If,
I am
if you
talented.
battle Dive Man a certain way, he'll, like, keep an easy pattern. But then if you accidentally mess up that pattern, things don't go so well. And we're cut out again.
So that's a good way to put it.
The Pharaoh Shot section here in Duckman Stage. That's actually pretty good.
Pharaoh Shot is by far the best weapon in Mega Man 4.
Well,
Well,
I think it's
Actually,
debatable.
actually, I take that back. There are a lot of good weapons in Mega Man 4.
Yeah.
I can't exactly say that, but I would say it's my favorite.
It's probably the most powerful.
Yeah.
Either that or maybe Dust Crusher.
Kind of like...
That's also pretty powerful, but it's not as versatile.
Yeah. And those little extra things really only serve to give you more damage, not really hit anything else.
Yeah. But they're there for a reason.
And it does...
Every once in a while.
They,
And it does fire straight.
Things, which is a nice upgrade from Flashman's weapon in Mega Man 2, which would have been really great if you could at least stop the flash effect instead of just have the whole thing run its course. Oh, no.
it'd be nice if you could just not die. That too. But,
That could be helpful.
yeah. All those bats were like in the exact same area. Anyway. It'd be nice if you could, like, I don't know, unfreeze. That would probably help. But it's still good for what it's worth.
Mhm.